respected President of today's meeting and President of AISBOF, respected General Secretary, and my dear President of Amravati Circle, Sri Kishore Kumar, and my dear General Secretary of Amravati Circle, Sri Surya Kumar, and other dignitaries on the dais, off the dais. Good evening, friends. My name is Venkatapati. I am from Amravati Circle, and thanks for giving this opportunity, sir. I wanted to share few things for the benefit of the officers. First one is the 30 years of service and 50 years of age is now being considered for calculation of post-retirement benefits like EMI calculations on EMI extension on housing loans and car loans. This may be read as 30 years of service or 58 years of age, so that so many benefits of so many officers will be benefited. This is the one of the benefit from the one of the requests from our officers community from our Amravati Circle. And the second thing is that before implementation of this second and fourth Saturday, the gratuity is calculated by dividing 26 days. Now we request the federation to take up to calculate by 24 days, so that so many officers will be benefited. And the earlier speaker has told that whenever there is a casualty in the connectivity, immediately the first casualty is on officers for 5-in-1. The RBC exam and mandatory learning should not be linked to the 5-in-1, because officers are being deprived of these benefits, which is fight for and got by the federation. Nowadays, after promoting from clerical cadre or recruitment from probation officers, immediately officers being posted in the branches without proper training. Earlier it was not there. Why? Because we fought for that their empowerment and their learning. Now it is not being taken care of by the management. By this, the officers from the junior cadre, they are suffering like anything. They don't know how to work as a branch manager, how to work as a field officer, how to work as an accountant in the branch. So, it's better to restore the old systems and provide the training, proper training for the officers community, which will be benefited to the large extent to the officers community. And pressure on SBI Life, SBI General, the DMD ranking, these can be avoided, because after knowing this Federation General Council meeting, many of officers called me and requested, sir, what will happen in the Federation General Council? Their requirement is how this meeting will be conducted, how these proceedings will be taken care. They only need how much protection I will be getting from the MD ranking pressure, how much pressure I am taking from the SBI Life, can it be avoided? These things need to be discussed. And after going to that, after seeing that faces, let me give a verdict or some assurance that this much of pressure can be avoided and this much of support can be provided to the officers working in the branches. Because officers working in the branches, day in, day out, they are taking lot of pains. We are not discussing their pains. We are only discussing the benefits which are giving to them. How best we can, they are not, even if you don't give 5-in-1, they will not bother. They won't give increased salary, they will not fight for you. You at least reduce that pain, 1%, they will be more benefited. Let them send to the office, to house from their offices for Saturdays and Sundays, they will be benefited. Daylight, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, Sundays, holidays, they are working like anything in the branch. They are not taken care of. There, if you call a manager, a regional manager, the words used by a controller is just, nobody can bear it. In such a circumstances, officers are working, and we as the leaders has to protect their working lives. So many people have discussed work-life balance. I also support that discussion. And it is only a paper tiger. Work work-life balance is discussed in the paper, not seen in the branches. Why? Because our officers are not getting protection of this circular. Let have that benefit. Let give the support. Let the officers be enjoy the federation who got it with a lot of struggle from the management. And before concluding my speech, I want to say one thing, sir. There is a clear successive plan for leaders. One leader is retired, another leader is in queue. They will occupy the seat. One leader is retired, another leader is always there. But where is the succession plan for cadre management? This is the need of the hour. Everybody should think of it. Because if any problem comes to the general secretary, immediately he looks upon to the federation president, federation general secretary. Any problem faced by the general secretary or CRS in the module or any office bearer in a circle, immediately he looks upon to the general secretary. Is there any way or communication system that any general secretary, any federation general secretary faces a problem, how he looks to the cadre? That is the need of the hour. Everybody should think of it. There is a lot of communication gaps between the management, officers, leaders and the cadre. They don't have the proper communication system. They have not been educated properly. They have not been given proper inputs. And they are struggling like anything in the branches. And they are not getting the fruits of these benefits, which are fight by the federation or circle association respectively. What I am trying to tell is that, sir, as we develop the leaders, let the leaders develop the cadres in the branches. Unless otherwise, if these things are going like this, the newcomers, new POs, new trainee officers, they are not accustomed to this type of working culture. They just keep the association aside and they will move on. And what will happen? This system will automatically fail. And we become the last emperors of this mighty association, mighty leaders. That should not have been happened. Let's give an impetus. Let's give support to the members. Let's educate them. Let's bring them into the fold and educate and put them into proper stream so that your association will function in a beautiful and excellent manner. My anguish is that, and my submission to the leaders on the dais, if I return back to my Tirupati, which is in Amaravati circle, everybody says they will not see how the meeting and proceedings conducted here. They only looks upon, sir, is there any resolution for our benefit? Is there any benefit of our community? Is there any development for our association? Likewise, they put questions on us. Let's give today's meeting a beautiful resolution for the welfare of the officers community. Let's put an important agenda for the safeguard of the officers community, sir. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity. And finally, it is my privilege to say excellent thanks to the Northeastern Circle for the beautiful arrangement, extraordinary hospitality, and I have never seen such a gathering in the morning yesterday itself. So thank you very much. I congratulate Northeastern Circle President and General Secretary for this wonderful arrangement. Thank you, one and all.